Okay, on the kettlebell snatch, you want to think about coming up like a swing or a clean. So if you think of a swing technique, shoulders back, you thrust them with your hips. If you think like a clean, your elbow comes in. So the snatch is just a continuation. So different than a vertical snatch, looking to pull up. On an Olympic snatch, you're thinking about swinging it up, cleaning it up. So instead of coming to your shoulder, you're coming straight up, punching through the handle. Kettlebell naturally flips over. So when you grab the kettlebell, think about getting it in your palm, and it kind of catches against your calluses. You don't want it hanging in your fingers. So get your palm into it, so when you're coming down, your calluses are catching it. And then bring it down, elbow down. You can think of bringing it down into a shoulder press. If you go into Olympic lifting, into contest, kettlebell is not allowed to touch your shoulder. So it's up to you what you want to practice. Either touch your shoulder in the rack position, and then throwing it back, and then snatching it up, or coming and not touching the shoulder, pull the elbow in, and then throwing it back. Think about always pulling close to the body, shoulder pulling back. Think right here. I actually like coming up with my thumb and my palm hopefully facing this way. You don't want your hand turning out, not good for your shoulder. And then coming down with your palm facing you, hip underneath it, and then throwing it back. You have to think exploding with your hips, hand close to crotch just like a swing. Pull with a pop your hips and then punch through it. The momentum will take you up. Also for reps, I like to exhale down, inhale up. You're going to last a lot longer than inhaling down, exhaling up. You're going to let too much air out. You're not going to be able to get enough in. You won't last as long. It's about 500% longer you'll last by exhaling down, inhaling up through your nose, coming up. I always like to bend my knees when I punch, and the purpose for bending my knees is like a push jerk. It actually allows me to snatch underneath the weight, so my shoulder doesn't have to do as much. But the most important thing in the beginning is think swing or think clean. Remember, make sure that back is flat. Don't be jerking your head back. Don't be rounding your shoulders. Think swing. Think swing. Notice how I come up. I kind of let my hand rotate up. Thumb up. Just makes it easier on the punch through. Kettlebell lands nice and easy. You can keep your wrist straight. Shoulders just working harder. So you notice the swing, the clean, the snatch is just a better continuation. I also like to open up my hand when I punch, so my grip doesn't get tired. It allows me to do more reps. Nice loose wrist. Sorry, nice loose grip, not wrist. Your wrist better be stiff and strong. Don't ever let that kettlebell take the wrist back. If you feel it taking you back, every time tell yourself, get your knuckles over it. You're punching through the handle with two big knuckles. So I like to grab all the way towards my pointer. When I throw it back, And if you notice, when the kettlebell's up top, the handle is against my wrist. And the kettlebell just sits right here. And your palm wrist is straight. Okay? Throw it back. Explode your hips, punch through it. Pause at the top, make sure you got control of it. Right over your shoulder. Two things. Feel the kettlebell bang, pull closer. Pull closer, don't let it swing out. If your grip is too tight, it could be another reason why kettlebell doesn't want to fall over. Think more of your hips. Keep your hands close to your crotch. More hip action. The more the hand goes down, most likely you're around your shoulder, the more you're using your legs to get it up. What's going to happen is the further down you get, most likely you're getting tired and your grip is getting tired.